with Bret Baier on Fox. I was struck by the fact that he is now apologizing for the clip that he played in the interview with Harris earlier this week. She called him out on it. Now this is what he's saying. Just take a listen.
I did make a mistake, and I want to say that I did make a mistake. When I called for a soundbite, I was expecting a piece of the enemy from within, from Maria Bartiromo's interview, to be tied to the piece from your town hall, Harris, where you asked the former president about the enemy from within. It just had the piece about the town hall.
David, curious, why do you think he was making the correction at that point, coming on Thursday, the day after?
Because Bret Baier is a good journalist, and he's recognizing the fact that he made a mistake and wanted to clear it up for people. Didn't want to seem like he was trying to hide the ball. Bret's a very fair guy. Listen, to Chuck's point, I thought I give the current vice president a lot of credit for going in there. I don't think she answered the questions. I don't think she helped herself, but I do give her credit for sitting down. And listen, she's accomplished what she wants to do. She now gets to go to these events and say, like, I went into the lion's den as it's some sort of badge of honor. Donald Trump does it every day. Takes reporters' questions, been on CNN tons of times. Not necessarily the most friendly environment. So good on her for doing it once. She should be doing over and over and over and over again. And listen, I'll just take issue with one of the things Chuck said about why Trump was there. Look, Trump loves the Catholic faith, loves Catholics in America. He's been attending the dinner for a very, very long time. You noted he made some comments about his sister attending the dinner, his sister being a big supporter of the Archdiocese. He has a personal relationship with Cardinal Dolan. There's a big distinction here between the two campaigns. The Trump campaign is doing very well amongst Catholic voters. You just had the Harris campaign with an incredible faux pas, and Trump made kind of light of it at the dinner last night about Governor Gretchen Whitmer giving fake communion in a TikTok video, and which really struck Catholic voters as wrong, and he made a joke about that. So, Trump is actively courting Catholics, where Kamala Harris is kind of actively ignoring Catholics by her, most illustrated by her not showing up at this dinner.
Chuck, you look like you want to jump in.
I did. I didn't know how this microphone worked back and forth, and I didn't want to step on David, but I wanted to say a few things there. There's one thing that's going on here for sure, and David's right about her going into the lion's den, but we all know that Donald Trump skipped the 60 Minutes debate, and we can debate on who's doing what interviews. We're 18 days before the election. We're in get out the vote mode. I know you were talking about the vice president and Barack Obama getting out on the road, Michelle Obama, who is the queen of all Democrats, getting out on the road. That's what it's about right now. Most folks have picked their side. It's about getting those votes out. Kamala Harris is not going to lose because somebody moves from Kamala Harris to Donald Trump. If we lose because those folks decided to stay home. So it's about get out the vote. I was on the phone just this morning with Local 19 in Philadelphia, where they're having block walks this weekend. That's going on around the country, where folks are mobilizing to get their people out. That's what this comes down to in the final days as the strategist here, trying to figure out where are those last votes that we've got to get out.
We will see where you find it. We're going to have to leave it there because we're out of time.
Just one quick.
Now let's just go back and let's just see this Trump comedy routine. So let's just put some real context to that.
Parts of it, though, did feel a little bit darker. We also learned this morning that he said some folks at Fox helped to write some of those jokes. Not all of them landed in the room either. It felt a little desperate at times.
Listen, Erica, I disagree. By the way, props to Chuck for that hat. Love the hat, Chuck. I'm going to wear one next time. But listen.
Okay, you be the judge.
And awkward. Here's a quick look.
I must say I was shocked when I heard that Kamala was skipping the Al Smith dinner. I'd really hoped that she would come because we can't get enough of hearing her beautiful laugh. She laughs like crazy. Barack Hussein Obama, or as Rush Limbaugh used to say, Barack Hussein Obama. Barack Hussein Obama, we have someone in the White House who can barely talk, barely put together two coherent sentences, who seems to have mental faculties of a child. There's a person that has nothing going, no intelligence whatsoever, but enough about Kamala Harris. But Chuck Schumer is here looking very glum, considering how woke your party has become. if Kamala loses, you still have a chance to become the first woman president. Kamala did an interview on Fox News yesterday. It went so poorly for her that the Democrats have been forced to install another 100 drop boxes throughout the city. The only piece of advice I would have for her in the event that she wins would be
Oh, we lost part of that tape there. There were a lot of moments. Let's discuss now with CNN senior political comment.
And there you have it. You be the judge of what he said and how off color it is and appropriate.